Hello class. This is a three-part video, and this first part is you getting Keynote downloaded to your iPad. Now you should have Keynote already. It is something that comes pre-downloaded with Apple products, but if for some reason you have deleted it or have moved it, let me help you find it. Now it looks like this, a little blue icon with a microphone and a stand like somebody would go give a presentation at. And when you open it up, it looks like this. You have a presentation. It's like a Google slide. Now, if you don't have it, you're going to need to go to self-service. And self-service looks like this. If you need to find a way to type it, like search it, if you put a finger in the middle of your screen and swipe down, it'll bring up a search bar. You type in self-service. It'll bring up this menu, which you have probably seen before. There is a search feature on here. You type in Keynote, Keynote, search for that. Once again, it looks like it's the blue icon with a lamp on a desk or something, a microphone, or somebody to give a presentation. You install that bad boy. In my case, I'm just saying reinstall to show you. I don't know what the schoolwork app is. I'll check that out. Anyway, so when you get it, you'll have it. You'll click the Padlet link that Mr. Royan sent you. It's in this Seesaw activity as well. A link to Seesaw, or a link to Padlet. And on Padlet, you are going to come across a document that looks like this. And you are going to just press it to download it. It's kind of a maroon, weird looking thing. You're going to press it. It's going to come up looking like this. And then you're going to press the three dots down here on the bottom. And it's going to ask you to open in. And you are just going to scroll through this part right here. And it says copy to Keynote. You're going to copy that bad boy into Keynote. It's going to open up, and you should have a template that looks like this. Hopefully everyone got this with no problem. It's super easy. Just remember to please download Keynote. Go to the Padlet linked on the Seesaw activity, and then you will just download that. Hello class. This is the second part of the video where I walk through what I expect of you when you are doing this trading card activity. So on the screen in front of you, you see what I've got going on. I've got my little pointer. We're going to open up Keynote, and you're going to open up the trading card presentation slide. And the first thing you're going to see is that it has Edit in the upper right corner. It's kind of a white oval thing. If you don't see this, check your presentations. You should have a template like I've got right here. You're going to open it up, and you're going to look at the word Edit. You're going to click on that, and you're going to just click off of Edit. That way you can change the document as you need to. Now the first thing I want you to do is I want you to look at where it says Favorite Childhood Toy. Now I realize you guys are all kids and you have a current favorite toy maybe. That's fine. Use that one. I'm going to use G.I. Joe. But I can't draw at all, and I'm even worse at drawing on an iPad. So I'm going to trace from something I will save online. I'm going to use Safari, and in Safari I'm going to look up G.I. Joe. Now I find Safari to be easier to use than other search or other browsers, just because the things you can do in Safari, you can copy the images. So I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to remember Safari looks like this little compass here if you don't have it around. I'm just going to type in G.I. Joe, and I'm going to do an image search for G.I. Joe. And press images right here. And I'm just going to scroll through and see what I want to trace. Because like I said, I can't draw, I can't draw the Baroness, I can't draw Duke, I can't draw Cobra Commander. But I can just trace G.I. Joe. So I'm going to trace G.I. Joe. I'm going to do a long press on the image, then you see where it says copy. You're just going to press copy. You don't need to save to your camera roll or anything. Just a long press with your finger will make that pop out. You're going to press copy, and then you're going to go back to the Keynote document. If you double press the home button, it'll pop up like this. Double press, it'll pop up like that, and you can just choose back to Keynote. And now you're going to zoom in. You're going to put two fingers on the screen, and you're just going to push them out away from each other, and that will zoom in so you can get some expert tracing. I'm going to bring it down here to the bigger area to paste it, because it's far easier for me to trace when it's bigger and that this area is bigger than the other. You're going to click paste. When you press, you're just going to do one press with your finger, and paste is going to pop up in the pop-out menu. Your image is going to pop up, and I'm going to now get my drawing tool after I get this situated, zoomed in where I want to go to draw on it. There we go, that's good. Then I'm going to go up here to the plus sign, and I'm going to press this. Now it should open up with photo or video at the top, equation at the bottom. However, if it opens up on something like this, you just need to go over to the far right where it kind of looks like a picture of mountains and moons, or moon and mountains. And then you just need to click on drawing. And many of you may be familiar with the drawing tool. It's used in markup and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to choose the pen. I like the thickness there. I'm going to choose the color. I'm just going to trace with black. And I'm literally just going to trace G.I. Joe here. This is just an example. You guys can do whatever toy you want. Whatever toy is your favorite. And I'm just going to trace. It's not going to be super good, but it'll get the job done and get my point across for what I expect of you guys. Okay. So I'm tracing G.I. Joe. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. And I've seen a lot of students have done this before, so if you are familiar with tracing on the iPad to do this, excellent. If not, then this is just a quick, easy way to do it. Okay. And then I'm going to switch over to using this paint tool here in a minute. And with the paint tool, I can fill in with various colors, and if you have it blocked off with a line, the paint tool will allow you just to do a quick fill in with whatever color you're choosing. I'm going to start with the red. Boom. Draw a line down all the way so it's when it's all locked in, yeah, it all has to be blocked off. So I'm going to go red, white, and blue here. Do the same for the other side, red, white, blue. I'm going to do the letters with white. Oh. And you see down here there's this little back arrow. You may have seen it in other apps. You just click on that and it'll go back and erase a mistake you made, like I didn't trace the J or the O properly. There we go. Okay, now it's cut off pretty well, or marked off well. I can use the paint tool again, my J, my O, fill in my star, and boom! Oh, beautiful work of art. Okay, so now you can move this up to the favorite toy area. And to do that, you're going to click Done. And now you can delete, or you can zoom in, sorry, by two fingers coming together. And I'm going to drag, and I can delete my picture. Press on it once in the pop-up menu or pop-out menu. Just press delete or cut. Either one's fine. Just get it out of there. Boom. Then I'm going to drag my drawing up to my favorite childhood toy. And I'm going to resize it. Click on the blue balls there on this outside. Bam. Beautiful. Now we're going to work on doing audio. You'll see this little spot here says audio advice. I want you to record some audio for me. You're going to come up here, mountains and moon, and it says photo or video, camera, record audio is what you want to do right here. Press record audio, and down here it says record. You'll press it, and I'm going to record, just record whatever good advice you guys may have heard over your life. Something that you want to share with me, some good advice. Get 8 hours of sleep, drink plenty of water. I'm going to record Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and the great advice in that movie. Be excellent to each other. I'll press record. You'll see it come up as a recording. Be excellent to each other. It's the best way to go. We should all be nice to each other. Be excellent to each other. And you'll see it's still kind of going. So then you stop it. You can preview by hitting the preview button to hear what it sounds like. Yeah, be excellent to each other. We should all be nice. So we got that. Then you're just going to hit insert. It's going to come up like this little bubble with the speaker type thing on it. And you can drag it over to the empty black space there where it says audio advice. It's not going to fit perfectly. It's not going to stay perfectly. It doesn't size correctly with the presentation look. Yeah, so don't freak out about it being perfectly aligned the whole time, okay? As long as it's in the general area, that's okay. And you can hit play and listen to it, and boom, good to go. Next up, I want to do the, let's see, which one do I want to do? Oh, I want to do the shapes. So you're going to press the shapes, this little circle and the square there, and you'll see the text box, because we're going to put a text where our name is. Text right there, press on it, type in your name. I'll put Jeremy Williams. And then you're going to size it, because obviously this is going to be too big to fit right there. I could just put my first name, but I'll put first and last. And I deleted the name that was there, or the heading name. Now I'm going to resize this. You can't do it that way. It's not like Seesaw. You click on the paintbrush here, and where it says text in the middle, go down, it says size. You can choose the size of your font by pressing the minus sign, excuse me. Alright, text looks good. I'm just going to move the box here a little bit so that it's a little better lined up. Boom. Okay. Next I want to do, let's see, I'm just going to show you guys how to do size again. Text, it says style, you can choose the color of your text there and all kind of fancy things for the text. And next is, click the middle box where it says text, and you can choose the size. You can choose the font, you can choose the size, bold, italics, that sort of thing. So if your text is too big, please, 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 paintbrush. Highlight your text and then click the paintbrush. Next I'm going to do the hobbies box. And once again, I want to show you the shapes that we have up here. There's like 600 something shapes to choose from. And I want you to look through all of these, and I want you to find your hobby. Now, you guys know me. I love my music, so I'm going to scroll down through objects and see if they have a record player. I'm pretty sure they do. There's a TV, robot. Oh, there we go. Record player. And you can resize it. It's got the blue dots. That means you can resize it to make it fit in the box properly. I'm going to shrink it down enough. And because I saw it up there, I'm going to get the speaker too. Because you know what? You can't have a record player without speakers. There you go. Boom. And you can choose the color. So click on your object, and then you'll click on the paintbrush at the top. And then you can choose style, and it says fill there. And where you click on fill, choose color, and then you can just choose what color it's going to be. Something that, you know, I know it's kind of a bland maroon and white. I'm just going to choose yellow for my record player. Looks cool. Favorite subject, favorite book. I'm going to do the picture real quick though, that you're going to have on your trading card. So up here, there's going to be this little area for a picture, like it would be on a trading card. Think of a Pokemon trading card where you've got a picture of yourself on it. And you click the little plus sign there in the right-hand corner. And do I have any selfies on here? Oh, yeah, I got one. I took a silly one the other day, just for this occasion. I forgot about it. So you press that, click on selfies, bam. Okay. Marvelous, beautiful picture, Mr. Williams. And I'll go ahead and go through all this so I can show you guys what I expect. So for favorite subject, you know, you can come up here and you can choose from any of these symbols up here if you would like, from the shapes, or you can find something on the internet or draw it. You know, your creativity is fine, guys. I'm going to choose books because I like reading, and I'm just going to do that real quick. My favorite subject was always reading. And then for books, I'm going to go to Safari again. I'm going to look up my favorite book, the Dragonlance Chronicles. And I'm just going to copy a picture from the internet and paste it in there to books. Now, if you want to draw your book or, you know, find a different, more creative way to do it than I'm doing it, that's perfectly fine. You know, I love creativity. So I'm going to go back to Keynote. I'm going to paste the picture. I'm going to resize it, and boom. There you go. An official Royan's trading card. I want to see what kind of creative stuff you guys can come up with when filling this out. So please, please, please have fun with it. Okay? Any problems, email me. Hello, class. This is a quick tutorial for how to properly share your Keynote presentation with me so that I am able to see it and grade it. So once you are done in Keynote with your trading card, you are going to come up here. Well, first you see I have my completed product. When you are done, you'll come up to this plus sign, this person in a circle with a plus sign, you'll press it. It's going to say add people. It'll look at share options. Only people you invite can make changes. That way if I need to change something and grade it. And then you'll have this down here. Choose how you'd like to send your invitation. Copy link. Press that. Copy link. Once again, watch, press this, come down here, copy link, then you're going to come up here and just press copy link again. So now you have the link copied. Then you're going to want to open up your Seesaw app. You're going to want to click add response. I've got it set up for sample student. Then you'll click on where it says link. Then you're going to put it right here where it says enter a website URL. A quick long press, you'll get this, select all and paste, press paste, hit the green check mark. That should submit to me if you hit the green check mark again. And then I, Mr. Royans, can see your activity when I click on the link at the bottom of the page. Oops. Right here, that's the link. Bam. Okay. So now, that's what you will do to submit the link for your Keynote presentation.